like a Mr. Krabs. He was like, that's 120 cents. Like, you know.
Have you ever wondered like how Mr. Krabs was like if he was an actual human in the real world, how he would react? That's what I meant to. If I'm in it, then I own it, not a rental. No, I've been plotting on the lamb and the Benz cool. Yeah.
Especially like the inflation going on.
What's that mean shit you said about those people trying to budget?
Right, he would be like Mr. Krabs would be like one of the probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the plate, any shopping penalty.
Look,
I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake snake tendency. Let's go. Like, I mean, if like literally, the only reason he gonna take his folks out.
Yeah, my Brooklyn, cause he shot rock, Southside, C12, 911, good to the reality, we still outside. Mine on the riches, hard in the trenches. You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive in it. Ghana boy stocks on the rise, Charlie, this flex know they ready. See me, we don't ride nobody with, we the ones who started with. Translation, Yanni had to buy, Yanni had Yanni hits. This goes so hard, even the ops go with it, That's how you know we lit.
We be the hottest on the scene. Gemstones from the dust. Big dog, pretty leash. Where's the love in the streets? Pour my heart on the beat. See that blood on my sheets.
Hey, bro.
Me, I'm just sharing my journey. I'm thankful the people they hear me. Tribe of Joseph, I'm ahead of the bunch. C5, I was starving for months. Everyone cut team, but on my pockets, me need my DNA. Baby for lunch, but we call me a star before BBC. Don't take a lot to get rid of me. Me and them don't get the same. Me and them don't get the same. All that they gonna know the name is. They say I move like I'm nameless. Cause I only come for the money bags and I don't really wanna be famous.
A Julie? Yeah. Some crazy girl from Texas.
We going crazy, we at the top and we never gonna stop. Hop in a ghost, I'ma get swayzy. I just got off with a jet and I cry. I win in a Humvee, I lie. I be on go cause I come from the shot. I'm shooting back, I ain't ducking no shots. Got power like Samson, I cut off the locks. Sharek, Timmer, in the cut like I'm Fredo Santana. Ushu Benton, I hop in the Bama, the world is mine. I'm Tony Montana, I'm Pelican Fly. Diamonds on me cause I'm rapping a rock. I'ma go hard, I ain't killing them soft. I'm up in the hills, I feel like I'm Lauren, you ready or not? I like who got businesses, I'm CEO of mine. 1980 Prezi Rolly, we been working overtime. The witness, the police, the pigs, I don't eat swine. Son of Jacob, this biblical, my flow, the holy God. Save money ground up in the gutter where they found us. Stones in the faint mouth rush. More vacays, more bucks, more race, more foreign trucks, more on a tour bus, more pour cup. Toast to the winners, throw it up.
There, you know. But okay, so let's just keep. Okay, so here's what I got. Okay, like, and we're friends, right? Okay, yeah. You should have been that. Okay.
I'm Gonzo. Got your best friend hanging out the arm though. Got game like I'm dropping me a console. No, I don't swim, but I give up. Nah, flex. While you dare look in the best, feel to get up in your chest. While I soak up my success, getting tokens for your stress. I be making all the checks anytime you see me step on a stage. Acting real soft like my skin coming beige. Gonna step out and with him, girl, you fake. Try to get it.
It's week 17 of the National Football League. And we've got the Chargers burner at wide receiver, as utter dominance has moved him within range of the single-season receiving record. It's the Chargers and the Bears under the lights on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And we get a glance at their leader in the huddle, the veteran, in his 9th season now in the league.
He threw for nearly 350 yards. His team won. And one word just kept coming to mind as I watched him during the game: surgical. Absolutely surgical. That's why he won NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, very precise. The throws maybe as accurate as he's been in some time.
Yeah, I think he feels pretty locked in here, and I think he feels like he can get it done again in this one, too.
And really a nice job there to make something out of that run, sidestepping defenders for a pickup of 4. 2nd and 6. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. He'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Over the middle, complete. That's Stevenson. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 42. Here's Young. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 30. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. This is Young on the carry. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to capitalize on play number 11 of this opening drive. 3rd and goal. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. And that's the obvious risk you run with a long field goal, lower trajectory, greater chance of having it blocked like it was.
And a lot more pressure on your protection team because, as you noted, longer field goal, it's going to come out a little bit lower. So that means you got to get those hands down and out of the lanes. That didn't happen.
Yeah, great job picking it up and giving them great field position. And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues. continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
Working with a 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That will go for 9 yards and a first down on the keeper. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Up the middle they go. Young. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, they go with Young. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, if you have man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there. They forced the incompletion.
And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 20-yard line. Given 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Just picking up yardage and bunches of these last few plays that moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. A 10-play drive that time. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. 25 to the 26-yard line. Charger drive about to get going.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
They'll run on first down. Fisher. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. On second down now, it's Fisher. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. 7-7, our score. Charger football to start quarter number 2. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on third down. Archer, throw left side complete. That's Fisher. And he is going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Archer throwing on first down. He gets it complete to Jackson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango. On second down, it's Fisher, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now the throw on third down, knocked away, incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule. Guarantee he probably was told that you always start coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or worse to punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they pick that one off.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in, and he's brought down. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Young. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking that man. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they're throwing it to him?
Yes, he caught every other ball that come in his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. It's a 10-yard gain there to set them up first and goal.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
On 1st down, Stuckey. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Bears on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They'll keep it on the ground. Fisher. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Takes it to about the 37.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Back to throw is Archer. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Right side catch. This is Gates. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Fisher. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Off play action. Archer. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The Chargers are bringing up the field goal unit now. From the right hash, this from 48. And this is not going to be anywhere close. No good. Way wide to the left.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal. But when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
first drive of success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rap, right? RAC.
Run after catch. And he loves that. And he's going to carry that in at contract time.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. It appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
The Charger drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that. Maybe we can get this game tied up.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. To throw on second down, Archer. He's got his man, Gates. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now Archer on first down. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Here's Archer on first and 10. Gates with a grab. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
But you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
Now throwing it
Incompletions, and it was once a nice drive. Give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
Archer now throwing on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Likely time for one final snap as they start out first and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Taken in at the 3.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Chargers getting ready to go here to start this third quarter.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a
response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
And that's complete to Gates. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one goes for 24 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll look to throw again. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And that's why you do all the drills that you do from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a 1st down.
Pass interference. Defense.
And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. It's a loss of 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, surprise, surprise. 1st and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decided to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. Extra point attempt here still to come. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll just get rid of it.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throw.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
That's interference. Offense.
So the pass interference call on the offense obviously declined, and this will remain a turnover. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Fisher, and he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. On second down now. It's Fisher, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes is won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Well, 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. It's a 40-yard attempt from the left hash.